So, hello everyone. This is Mabroski, and thought for a while and thought I might try to put a little more time into the streaming thing. So I thought I'll do like a little PowerPoint real quick as far as what's my plan for the stream, as well as what I can do to further improve it. So today's stream, I want to do a little introduction, basically just a little quick background as far as how I got the name and what got me into the streaming. What's my plans for the streaming channel coming up? Mainly the contents, what's my schedule, as well as any future plans to further improve the stream as far as adding new content or trying out new things. And lastly, the Lorcana One Piece box opening. So, just kind of give you FYI why that came up with the name of Broski. Because in the past, I have been called Broski a few times from my friends. Of course, my last name start with M-O, so I said, hey, let me just add two of them together. So I'm a Broski. Though I usually be called Mo for short, so like Mo from the Simpsons. But somebody already claimed that name at my local card shop, so I just either go by Mabroski or people call me by my first name. Why I got back into streaming? New year, new me. My main thing is I'm trying to catch up with my old hobbies and investing into new ones. So of course, I don't really try to take the streaming thing too seriously, but it was something fun to do when it was it was new back then. And I had so much free time, and I told myself this year, try to reinvest myself back to all the old hobbies I've been doing, video editing. I was trying to do some photoshopping, and I thought, why not? Let's go ahead and try this whole streaming thing again. Of course, I had some of my buddies from other states ask me, "You try and go big?" And that's no. This whole purpose of the stream is mainly for fun, as well as all my friends to watch. Either it's pack opening or basically just talking or playing games. But regardless, anyone's welcome to watch a stream. So plans, mainly the stream channel is going to be mainly focused on TCG, box opening of course, which I'm doing today, followed by playing any TCG clients, so Pokemon Live, MTG Arena, Fusion World, etc. If it's a PC client I can play on, I'll definitely give it a shot. Schedule wise, I thought about it, and I'm just going to do it once a week. Still have a very busy schedule with school and work, but I thought, hey, let me just go ahead and do it once a week. So immediately after the end of this stream, I will stream every Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. I will try to stream roughly 2 hours, but hey, if I'm able to stream longer, I'll go for it. On top of that, I'll do a little weekly announcement as far as what to expect on the next stream. So that way, if you're interested to watch any possible box opening I might do anytime soon, or watch me play certain games, whatever, you'll know ahead of time. That way I don't waste people's time as far as what I'm planning on doing every Saturday. Future plans, of course, I have no problem streaming other games as far as whatever comes to mind. If there's any TCG drops that consist of no new sets come out, or I'm unable to get any boxes to open, or hell, sometimes I might just get burned out from TCG and I just want to hop on and try something different for once. On top of that, since I am doing a bunch of box openings throughout the years, of course I'm going to build up a lot of bulks. So I kind of told myself, I've been wanting to do this since last year, is open up a little TCG player seller account. So if you're not from the local area and you just stumble upon the stream and you're interested in what I pull, I will try to open a TCG player account for you to purchase it from. Of course, you're in the local area, just hit me up on Discord or any other communication platform, and we'll just meet up and coordinate on the transaction. Other than that, feedbacks are always welcome. As far as that goes, hold on. I do have a little teaser it's a little corny, but I thought it was a little slick. But this is my teaser for what's to expect this Saturday. So that's right, Demon Slayer for UN Arena will be officially released this Friday. So of course I will try to see if I can grab a few boxes from my local card shop, and we'll do my first Saturday streaming coming up. Again, I will try to be consistent as possible as far as making any kind of announcement as far as what I'm planning on doing every Saturday. But like I said, I just want to make sure you guys are aware. Other than that, thank you for watching my stream. So now to the main show. So we will start off with One Piece. We're going to start with OPO 4, Kingdom of Intrigue. And then followed by OPO 9, the latest set, Emperor of the New World. Do what you gotta do, Llama. Appreciate you watching. Also, I don't know if you guys can tell compared to the last stream, but if the audio sounds crystal clear and smooth, I have invested into better audio equipment. And on top of the clarity of the visual, I did swap out my webcam for more of a 4K version. I'm still streaming at 1080p, but of course, try to make sure I have a very good, clear visual. And again, shout out to Spencer for providing me his lighting equipment. It kind of made it much more brighter here. Unfortunately, I painted my room like a dark navy blue, so it doesn't help when I'm trying to reflect the light from the wall when it's dark. So, but thanks again, Spencer. So I don't recall opening OPO 4. I think I played up to 3, and I stopped playing. And I didn't get back into it until like 7, I believe. So I did miss out a few sets. This will be all new to me. Oh, it's all good. If you watched the stream earlier, I am trying to do it every Saturday at 8 p.m. from now on. This is just kind of something I just want to get out the way. So it's all good. But going forward, it will always be Saturday 8 p.m. Eastern time. So other than that, let's go ahead and start. So pull the Ice Oni, Charlotte, Bevoris, Oemo, and Kashi. Yeah, I might be butchering their name. Not familiar with all these One Piece characters. Daddy Meterson. Tonoyasu. Nafil Teller Cobra. Okay. Don Quixote family. Suleiman. Jack, of course. Nagahiyori. Mr. 5. And Chaka. Alright, cool. So I guess pull-wise, my main thing is anything that's SR or above. That'd be great. Like I said, I'm not really familiar with the whole One Piece set since I haven't been playing it for a while. All I know is alt arts or SRs. So far, that's one thing I do like about Bandai, or One Piece in general. Oh, damn. Well, that's what I'm talking about. An alt art SR. That's perfect. Good start. But yeah, I was vocal about it many times with my UN Arena community. Of course, they're all Lorcana players as well. But it just sucks that, you see the One Piece and they always make unique art styles for every character. And you at least think that, no, they actually applied that to, so Digimon did it, of course. One Piece, of course. The new Gundam TCG is doing that as well, as far as making unique art style. Of course, it'll be like a little snapshot of the manga. But like stuff like this, it's like they actually hand draw them. And then you go to Yun Arena. Oh, yeah. Glad to make you remember. But yeah, that's just my main thing with Yun Arena. It's like, damn, man. It's just a snapshot of the anime, and that's it. And of course, you have to pull the SR, which is still like a little snapshot of them posing, but it's like higher quality. This is Kuro, Pound, Dellinger, Chin Chow, Mr. 13, Miss Friday, Nami, Tonasu, some things a repeat. Actually, I think I did play OPO4. I guess I stopped at OPO4 because I'm starting to see some cards I'm familiar with from one of the best One Piece player in our card shop. Just seeing that Queen Leader just kind of made me remember all of a sudden. But I still think I didn't bother buy any packs or boxes from that set, because when set 1 came out, followed by set 2, it was dead. Everybody thought One Piece was a dud, but reality, when I got into it a couple years ago, people just were not aware about One Piece having a TCG, as well as the limited supply. So it took until set 3, OPO 3 to come out, and then it exploded. Like everybody and their mom wants to play One Piece. And it was great, except my dumbass traded in all my One Piece collection that was valued very high back then. Like I think I gave away almost like $1,000 worth of cards to my local card shop. And then sure enough, once it got popular, those cards skyrocketed again. And every now and then, the store owners and his brother, they always give me flack every now and then about that. And it's like, how the hell can I predict, if One Piece is going to get big or not? Because it was dead for a while. And like I said, I didn't end up buying any more packs of One Piece until maybe, was it 7? Because that's when Egghead came out as a leader. So I do believe it's 7. And that's when I kind of said, all right, I'll get back into One Piece. And that's something else on my to-do list, is try to watch One Piece from beginning to the end. But I just been reading the manga just to keep myself in the loop of what's going on. And if I recall, I'm supposed to have 2 alts SR per box. So there should be a second one in here. See, that's another thing. I've been playing against so many meta decks. Excuse me. I don't recognize some of these cards since they're not that playable. Oh, SR. This is Pell. Dawn 1. When attacking, kill up to one of your opponent's character with 4,000 power or less. Oh, that's nice. I always have problems opening their packs. It's getting annoying. Alright, let's see. Miss Golden Week. Or Golden Week. Alright, Black Maria. I actually like her recent one, especially playing a purple deck. You -1 Dawn. Well, basically, most purple decks, you always minus a Dawn in order to play an effect. Whether it's... Oh, do I ever grade cards? I do. I have a whole lot of... well, not anymore, but I had a lot of Pokemon cards graded. And of course, I end up selling them or trading them in to our local card shop. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a secret. Nice. But I mean, I don't mind. I still grade cards, but it just depends on like the rarity of it. Like if I end up pulling a 2-star or 3-star in any UN Arena set, I gain that graded. But yeah, nah, the most high value graded card I own was the Latios GX Tag Team Secret Art. I forgot the terminology for that, but it's basically the one that do like a little heart shape, like this, like a heart shape, whatever. It was funny because it was just chilling in my binder for years. And one day last year, I was on the Pokemon TCG Reddit page, and somebody was all like, "Oh, hey, this card's like worth like $1,000." I'm like, "What?" I think I had that card, and I got that graded immediately once I saw the pricing. And really, I didn't really care too much of the value of the card. I just like to collect it. But ever since I saw that Reddit post, I went through all my Pokemon collection, and that's when I ended up realizing that all of my full illustrated art cards are like 3 digits, as well as some of the illustrated art cards I had for years. You know, same thing. So of course, I tried to get them all graded, but it was expensive. But regardless, I at least got 3 of them graded, which was the Rayquaza VMAX. That was like, shoot. At the time, it was like $600. Of course, when I traded in the Latios tag team, GX tag team, it was like what, 1,100, and I looked at it recently and bumped up to like 1,500 now. So yeah, and that's a grade 8, by the way. Grade 10, that's like, shoot, double, triple the amount, if I recall. But yeah, nah, I'm trying to take your time, Rob. But I am trying to avoid a whole value of the card mindset. I just try and get back to how it was before. Basically, I collect cards because I like how it looks. You know, that's kind of some of the issues today. It's like people are chasing cards because of the value. Now, if it's for competitive use, oh yeah, that makes sense. I'm the same way. Just another SR. But yeah, I am starting over 4 times the amount. Damn, okay. But yes, I technically starting over as far as collecting wise. All of my graded cards were given to Nick. Of course, I got store credit out of it. And now I'm just back to square one, where I'm just buying, ripping packs, and you know, just storing all my bulks and just putting any high rarity cards in my sleeve. Huh. Cool. Yeah, and that's and that's how it should be in the first place. I mean, I get it. If you got a card that's like worth a lot, I mean, hell, I mean, do what you want with it. You know, sell it, use it to invest, do what you gotta do. It's just that when you are negatively impacting, I guess, us. See, I guess I'm a casual now. I'm not too sure if I consider myself like a hardcore collector. But when you just make it difficult for us who just want to come in and just buy a few packs, it gets a little annoying sometimes. As far as if you're trying to like make money out of it, but if you're just trying to collect, then yeah. For me, I just like to. Oh wow! All right, here's the second SR, or second alt SR. But hey, everybody had their own opinion on it. Everybody has their own view. I mean, like I said, I guess as long as you enjoy TCG, I mean, do what you gotta do. So I got my second alt art, so that should be it from this box. Unless I'm able to pull the manga. I mean, everybody's still hype up about it. Which I don't even know what's in the OPL4 set. I just remember a story. I think those who go to a local card shop may recall the story, but for those who are new to the chat, One Piece kind of caused tension in the Pokemon community, unfortunately. But the kicker is the Pokemon community who were impacted were not locals. But if you ever hear like a joke about how our local card shop is a Christian area for good boys and girls to be to play, it's because of the One Piece incident. So to sum the whole thing up, I started the Pokemon League. I help the store owner, Nick, as far as how to create a league, how to become an organizer, how to put your shop on the Play Pokemon website, so those outside the local community can stop by and play for our challenges and cups. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know how to respond to that, but that is hilarious. But we had this one guy, cool dude. I think he's prior service in the Marines, retired. I mean, he helped me learn how to be a judge in a Pokemon TCG, as far as understanding the ruling, how to interact with players when there's a dispute and all that stuff. Very cool guy. But I was now aware that he was, very religious. So, of course, it was one of those, I scratch your back, you scratch my back. So I've been judging at his shop. It's called Your Hobby Place, which you guys know what that everybody's kind of familiar with that store, right? So he helped run the Pokemon scene at Your Hobby Place, which is 20 minutes away from my card shop. And I've been helping him out so much to the point saying, hey, I like to play rather than judge. Can you judge this event over at my card shop? And he was all like, yeah, no problem, man. He was being cool about it. Well, of course, the shop owner, he was a little upset with me because I did get his permission. And I get it. Like, it's a random dude coming to your shop and you don't know him. So, but at the end, he was saying, okay, well, I trust you, Mabroski. And if you trust this person, he has my trust as well. Which was a huge mistake to think that way, by the way. So everything was all fine and dandy. This match start. This guy, doing his typical judge stuff. Oh man, where are the odds? I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah. So I got both the SRs and the alt SRs. That's cool. Oh, wrong way. Oh, that's right. But anyways, so everything was going smoothly. The guy who's judging, does awesome job judging, but of course he was kind of how can I put this? He was a little stricter as far as how he approached. Oh, which one? Where you're the enemy? Yeah, that's kind of awkward to play. But yeah, and like I say, he's prior service, so I don't know if that was his Marine talk or what. But at the end of the day, he was making sure the event was going smoothly. Well, our shop has a thing where we have a TV on the wall that plays anime all day. And of course, the anime was One Piece. And what's his name? Oda, I guess, is a very cultured man because he likes to make all his female look a certain way. And on top of that, it's a pirate themed anime, so of course everybody's gonna be wearing a lot of summer beach clothes throughout the episode. So the kicker is that this was prior to them moving to their new store. So at their old store, they have a back room where the laptop is hooked up to play One Piece. All right, next to the laptop is another one where the judge or the organizer can input the tournament results for the player's table, or the match result, I mean. So from my understanding, because I was too focused playing, the judge went back there, of course, and input the table results, but he hopped on the store owner's computer that was playing One Piece, and basically tried to shut down the website and everything. Of course, the store owner just witnessed it on the TV, and he was pissed, like, "Hey, what are you doing? You're touching my personal property and all that stuff." And the store owner, he's very chill, calm, collective, but he's still approaching him, asking him, "What are you doing? What's your attention?" And that's when the guy who's supposed to cover as judge was being vocal about how Pokemon is supposed to be a Pokemon event supposed to be a kid-friendly environment, and he does not appreciate the fact that oh hey Yamato, but he did not appreciate the fact that we're playing very lewd cartoons from all these kids. And got 2 packs left. And of course, the store owner Nick was just confused as hell. Like, oh, okay, I apologize, but you can't just come in and touch my stuff. You could just came up to me, and I will change it to a more appropriate cartoon or whatever. And instead of acknowledging that Nick was trying to be cropped up to like make it more appropriate, the guy just doubled down and straight out telling him that I am a Christian father or whatever, and he was just basically telling him how to run his business in a religion way. So he's basically saying that if you're gonna have kids in your store, then you need to like understand you gotta follow Christian values and shit like that. So of course Nick went from like, okay, I'm gonna be cooperative, what can I do to further help out, to now get the hell out of my store. And what sucks was that the guy still trying to argue with them, and he asked him a question which I thought was hilarious. So he's saying, okay, so you have a problem of your kids looking at women in bikinis, right? And these kids are like in their pre-teens, like maybe 12, 13 years old. And the guy was like, yeah. And he said, okay, so do you ever take your family to the beach? And he said, no, I don't take them to the beach because that place is, it's not good for them to be at because everybody's like half naked and all that stuff. And I think after that, Nick was like, all right, get the hell out. And it was like a running joke in the Pokemon community, our shop, about how every time we see One Piece, we always be like, how dare you play an unchristian-like video on TV, and all that shit. It was hilarious. SR. But yeah, apparently One Piece resulted in both the father who's supposed to judge for the event and his two sons to be banned from the store, all because he just did not like the way One Piece portrayed. It's like yes and no. Like we interacted with him, he seemed like a chill guy. It's just that like I said, he just have his own religious belief as far as how he wants to live his life and how to raise his kids and make sure they don't see make sure they see what is appropriate, what's not appropriate. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Like even Nick said, I have nothing against how he wants to, live his life or raise his kids or, family and all that. He just doesn't like how you're going to come into somebody else's property and tell them how to run their business or how to run their life, which I 100% agree. If I go to one of you guys' apartments or homes and tell you like this is not how, like what you're doing is wrong as far as how you're living within your space, you don't appreciate that. But that was, ever since that incident, that was the last time I ever saw the dude. And then funny enough, there was a miscommunication with me and Nick, the store owner. Your apartment's good, man. But Nick was like, oh, hey, so I don't know if the guy did get the memo, but I did not ban his son. They could come in and play. Well, I misinterpreted that, or I misheard him, because I thought he said he unbanned them. Because it's been about a good 6 months since the incident. So I'm like, oh, hey, come back. You're unbanned. And the guy's like, oh, cool. I really want my sons to get their points from the Cups and Challenge. So, we're going to be doing OP09, by the way. This is the latest set. So this one I know I'm looking for the Blackbeard card or any alt leaders. So hopefully I pull the Blackbeard manga. But my dumb ass is all like, yeah, you can come back to the store. So I told him that. He got excited because, he's trying to help his kids get their points for the... Oh, yeah, nah, like I said, it was just out the blue. And the thing was, I didn't realize he was, like, that religious. Like I said, nothing against those who, nothing against those who wants to follow their own belief and all that. But, I mean, like everybody said, it's just been, it's one of those things where it's like, I think we all agree, like, don't instill your beliefs, towards others if they don't want to, don't want to hear that. Wait, what the hell? This is the most weirdest looking art of Luffy ever. I know you guys can see it. No, you can't. It does not look like his typical art style. Huh. Oh, they added the Odyssey game in here. Interesting. But to sum up the second part of the story, I misinterpreted or misheard that they're allowed to be back in the store. The sons are allowed, but not the father. So it's kind of awkward. But of course, he realized it's kind of he didn't want to the father did not want to drop off his kids and drive away. So I don't know if he ever bothered showing up for cups or or challenge, but from what I was told last time, which was maybe sometime spring of last year, the father shows up and I guess he has like a dedicated corner that he has to sit at whenever he's in the store now. And it's like, oh, that's like his little timeout chair. But eventually I end up learning that Nick allowed him to judge because of course I kind of retired from judging the event. Really, that's just a snapshot from the game. That's interesting. And I mean, so far everybody say he did a good job judging, but of course our locals just did not like him. RNGesus to people? What are you talking about? I forever push RNGesus into people as a true messiah. Heart of cards is a lie. Oh man. But yeah, One Piece resulted in somebody being banned from the store. All because they did not like seeing Nami on TV or Nico Robin. But I mean, at the same time, yeah, the proportions is kind of exaggerated to the extreme in the anime. Oh, this is an SR. Okay, just make sure I didn't forget any other SRs. Y'all talk about flying spaghetti monster now? That's funny. Gecko Mori. Oh, Shanks. I'm a pro One Piece player now. I think, was it top 32? Somebody in our card shop made top 32 from the recent regional with the Shank deck. And from my understanding, that made people were playing Shanks. It was straight up Lucci, Black Yellow Luffy, Doflamingo. Oh yeah, I know it's oh yeah. I knew it was Tim. I guess what I meant to say was I don't know what place he got. I didn't know if it was like top 32 or something like that. Hey, you know what? I appreciate the immediate response because that tells me my latency is better now. Because if you recall from the last stream, it took me 30 seconds to yeah, but I'm trying to figure out he made top 32 or top 64. Regardless, I mean, dude's like one of the best players, like in the I guess in the region we're in. I mean, he actually got he finished in the 20s. Okay, so top 32s. That's good. I felt like I was talking to one of the locals at the shop. You know what? I am not surprised to hear that. Because if he's a monster in Yu-Gi-Oh, then to him, it was very funny because somebody was all like, can somebody teach me how to play One Piece? And he's like, oh yeah, it's straight up super easy. And I'm looking at him crazy like, nah, man. I mean, like, playing the game's easy as far as just playing cards and call it a day. But when it comes to the, like the tech and like try and play the bluffing game of the plus 1000 counters, that's where the game's challenging. But the fact that you said that he's a monster in Yu-Gi-Oh, it makes a lot of sense why he made that statement. Because that Yu-Gi-Oh alone, you need like a damn PhD to play that game. Especially the fact that there's no what's that word? There's no formats, if I recall. Like you could play every card since release, of course with limitations on some of them. It's pretty much a tribe. It's pretty much like a tribe. Oh. wait, you're talking about the other Anthony? Because oh damn. I'm trying to think. Was this for my webcam match? I'm trying to remember when that happened. Jinbei. Yeah, I think that was like my first time I was like interacting with you a lot. And then I don't know what happened. You just think everybody just oh no, sorry. It's just like really, it was just us two doing webcams. Like, you did it to me twice. Damn. I mean, that's my only issue with One Piece. It's like, I get the whole board setup, card interaction, all that stuff, but I still struggle to understand the appropriate amount of dons to attach to the characters when attacking. Yeah, I was watching a video. Yeah, I might share it. Yeah, I might share it. Excuse me. But it was a very well-educated video. It was basically explaining, you know, if you're in a scenario, how many dons to attach, you know, to ensure that you knock out some cards off the field, or remove cards off the field, or, you know, swing towards the opponent's life. What was the leader? Oh, that's her in demon form. Nice. Yeah, but that's the issue. It's like, yeah, and they released a leader of her as well, which I think it's nuts. I think you could banish a card from her attack. But yeah, no, like One Piece is fun, but it's not. It's like a math game. You gotta figure out, like, okay, my opponent has 5 cards on hand. He has 1 life, so I got him twice, and he has like 2 characters on the board. So you have to ask yourself the question as far as how many dons, Blackbeard, do you need to attach to both your leader and your 2 characters to ensure you can hit the person twice with 5 cards on hand. On top of that, if you hit them once, that'll be 6 cards on hand. You know, and then you gotta figure out, oh, okay, does he have 5 counters? Does he have plus 1,000 counters or plus 2,000 counters? You have to ask yourself the questions. Then you gotta think about, well, does he have like an actual counter cards or like event counter cards? So that's, you know, that's where the whole mind game kicks in, and it's the worst feeling ever to like spend a good solid 5 minutes doing the math, got everything set up. You know, you made sure, you know, you think of the best solution ever. And then you go for an attack, and you see that one person tap his 1 remaining Don. That changed the whole fucking game. And now you're salty as hell that you lost, all because the guy has that 1 card just to do, just to negate everything. I mean, it's kind of like playing Magic the Gathering, you know, Commander. Like, I play Lord Windgrace, and it's always frustrating when I do my perfect combo. I've made so many tokens from landfall, gave all of them plus 1/+1 counters. Got army of bees, plants, elementals, you name it. And then somebody just tapped their fucking blue mana as always to negate everything. And it's like, I just want to scoop after that. One Piece is just exactly like that, to me at least. Peachbeard, huh? That's why I like playing games like Pokemon and like Lorcana, at least. Like for Lorcana, to me, you still at least have a chance to gain, you know, able to quest and earn lore points. In Pokemon, since Scarlet and Violet, they implement so many combat mechanics to where it's like, oh, okay, do what you gotta do. I'm just going to eye onto your hand, or what was the other one? Play Judge, to where we both shuffle our hands. You know, basically, there's a lot of hand disruptions, as well as you can manipulate the board. Because they added so many combat and defense mechanic in Pokemon in Pokemon TCG since Scarlet and Violet, it's been very enjoyable. Before that, you know if you win or lose within the first 2 turns. You know, especially oh, nice. This is a secret. This one has a star though, so what's the difference? Hold on. Oh wow, I got something very rare. So this one is a secret, of course, and you can tell, look at the bottom right, it'll just say SEC secret. This one, however, it's not only a secret, it has a star on it. So I'm not familiar with the One Piece rarity system that much. Like I said, I've been out from the TCG for a while, but that kind of tells me that it might be that rare. Rosinati? Yeah, I pulled that from the OPO 4. But yeah, like I said, One Piece is fun, but it's frustrating for me. And funny enough, I'm playing UN Arena, and same thing. It's a fun game, but it does get frustrating. But it's mainly due to how random it is sometimes. And I don't know if you're watching this, Taylor, but I realized from our first match last night I could have won. It just kind of dawned on me on my way home. So I don't know if you guys can rewatch the stream. Oh yeah, go for it, Rob. But for my match with Taylor, he only has 1 life left, and I don't know why, but I just had a brain fart moment. And I'm like, I'm gonna go for the 6-cost Sukuna to, like, no. Hold on. It is OPO9 119. It's a secret star. So all I need to do is play a card with impact. So for some reason, my dumbass thought, oh hey, I didn't grab a Sukuna to bounce his board. What I didn't realize, because I had 3 action points, I had 2 UGs. I had a 2 AP UG and a 0-cost UG. I don't know why, but I ended up playing the 2-cost UG just to bounce one of his cards back. If I recall, I gotta rewatch the stream. And that was it. I was just defense mode. But I realized, like, on my way home a couple of days ago, yesterday, on my way home, it just dawned on me. I had a 0-cost Yuji, a 5-cost Sukuna, and a Shrine with 4 fingers. Yes, Rob, with 4 fingers. So I could have just swing for game. You know, play Yuji, raid Sukuna, play the Shrine, activate Shrine, give him impact +1. Oh, damn. Okay, hold on. Oh, nice. But it's just one of those, like, damn, man. Like, I don't know. I can't think very well under pressure. I'll choose these sleeves for now. Normally I sleeve everything at the end of the stream, but I kind of need to do a better job of just sleeving things immediately if I believe it's a high value. But yeah, nah, it's just kind of one of those moments, man, where I overthink too much, and then I just make a poor decision. And then of course, oh wait, I already went through this, and I end up losing the game. But yeah, I could have raid Sukuna, play Shrine, get the impact 1 for life. You know, and that's the same thing like in any other TCG. I don't know, just slip up. Alright, so we're halfway through OPO 9. Because of course I know most of you guys are here to watch the Lorcana pool. I already know there's a few people watching already ready to blow up my chat saying want. I don't know. Maybe I could pull a few foils in Enchanted. Does anybody in the chat still try and do their master foil set? Or is that just the only thing Nick does at his shop? That's you, Llama? Hey, Shanks. Has anyone ever did a complete set of foils that you know of? I know everybody got play sets, but I didn't know they did a master set. Oh, so you are doing foils. Okay. Oh, damn. That was all the heart. For those who are not aware, Blackbeard is the most bullshit card ever to be created, in my opinion. But it's only because I play a Reju deck. Oh, you need more binders? Yeah, nah. I bought a couple of four slot binders from Amazon and from CK, since I'm trying to finish my play set for Yun Arena. But this card here, for those who are not aware, on play effects are negated if you trash one card from your hand, which sucks if you're a Reju player, because Reju decks consist of on play effect, where you play a card, -1 Dawn, cheat out a high cost character. You know, pretty much just a way to cheat the system. And then we have Black Maria. Her ability is at the end of your turn, add the total amount of Dawn, which are energies, back to the field equal to the total amount your opponent has. So you +5 and go down to match your opponent. So my opponent has 4 and I have 1. I +5 it up to 6 and I go down to 4. So I always minus I always remove Dawns off the field to cheat out like 6-7k characters. Well, if Blackbeard is is being played, if I'm playing against a Blackbeard, I'm sorry, and they pitch a card, I mean, that's basically it. I can't play nothing. And it's the most miserable match ever. I almost made a comeback because one individual forgot to do his Blackbeard ability. And it's like, wait, you didn't pitch anything, right? He's like, no, I did not. And it was even funny. He's like, well, he said he ended his turn. It's all right, my turn. Okay, cool, you ended your turn. That means you didn't use his ability. Oh, well, yeah, I forgot to do that. Well, let me go ahead and pitch a card to activate his ability. I'm like, no, motherfucker, that's not how it works. Like, I actually had to like rule his ass. Like, you stated in your turn, you're not activating his ability. And for once, I get to play. And oh man, it was like a quick comeback, but of course he had a lead, so he beat me the next couple of turns. But yeah, no, that was kind of a little bull crap. You hate deer? Why's that, Rob? Not Rob, I'm sorry, Red. Oh no, and I agree. But yeah, it was just because I think I already lost. Yeah, I already lost like 2 matches, so I just didn't care. But I still want to at least play the game, you know, fairly. But yeah, nah, if you. Oh damn. Nah, I can relate, man. While I was over in Louisiana, I used to live the base I live, Barksdale Air Force Base, where I was stationed at. It was a very, very big base. Talking about they have like a hunting area, like a hiking trail, recreational activities, you name it. And there's a neighborhood that's like a good 20, 25 minute drive from the main base to the neighborhood, all within the base, mind you. And what sucks is it's just a stress road of darkness. And it sucks when you drive at night because that's where all the deers, the boars, the coyotes, they just all running amok. And many people I know always hit them. And of course, you drive, it'd be daytime, you're driving to or from work, you just see a few carcasses on the side of the road, with car parts on the side as well. I say, yeah, that sucks. They always tell us to be vigilant when you're driving around the base. I think I got 4 more packs. Oh, hey, hold on. It's rare. I think I know some people who may be looking for this. Put this on the side. Perona. Oh, damn. Yeah, no, that sucks. And it's even worse when you hit a deer and it just gets up and walk away like nothing happened. You look at your car, it's all total. Like, it's like, what the hell? Alright. We got 3 packs left. Let's go ahead and take them out. Put these over here. I gotta sleeve these cards once I'm done. And we start doing Lorcana. And of course, we gotta clean up all this mess. Alright. Actually, that's considered what? My second alt? Yeah, that should be my second one. The Perona. That's one thing I like about Bandai, is that they're very consistent as far as if you buy a box, you're guaranteed 2 alt arts and 4 SRs, I believe. And I think I said the same thing with you in Arena. You're guaranteed at least 6 SRs and 2 action points. Now, if they're alt arts, that's a different story. I think so far, I think I did pull. Nah, I had to watch back to my old stream, but I don't recall pulling. Actually, no, yeah, I think I at least pulled 1 alt art out, 1 or 2 from the each of the 3 boxes from each set. I remember there was one of the Unarena set I pulled. I got 2 alt arts. Of course, one was an SR, one was a uncommon. But I said, oh, that's cool. All right. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll just show them over here to the right. Regardless, you open up, you at least know what you're getting. As far as rarity wise. All right, well, this is a good start to our start recollecting One Piece card. So of course I'm going to add them to my binder and go from there. All right. I'm going to give you guys a choice. What's it called? Azure Sea? Or Shimmering Skies? I'll let you guys decide. Huh, guess there's no response. Alright. Well, give you guys an option. Guess we'll start with Shimmering Skies. Oh, there we go. Yep, Shimmering. I may have to double check my latency because I was under the impression I mean, unless you guys took forever to respond. I think I configured it to where it's like to at least have like a 5-second delay. Because originally I had normal latency, and that's where it was like 30 seconds for me to see y'all message and respond back. Alright, perfect. So I picked the right settings. What the hell? Alright, guys. So I'm still new to Lorcana. I only got involved during set 1. I'm just slow, that's funny. No, you're not. So what are the chase cards in this set? Other than Enchanted, what else is to look for? Or what else am I looking for? Oh, I forgot. This sucks going from Bandai. I gotta open up the old school way. Alright, well, let's start ripping Lorcana. So of course, oh no, what's this? Oh, okay, it's just a little puzzle that got damaged. I got scared for a second. Alright. So Vanellope Von Sweets? What? Huh. Basil. Rattingen. Ed. Cogsworth. Kronk. Oh, sorry, I'm thinking about one of our buddies' Discord entry noise. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Oh, that's nice. Does anybody play Remember Who You Are? Is that kind of a good card to have in the deck? I think that's interesting. Ah, our code foil, Namari. And then let's sort them out. Actually, that's a lot of cards for one pack. 12 cards. That's nice. I have not used a single character with a shotgun yet in my account. I think I only have technically one. I forgot what her name is. Fix it Felix. I don't know. I can't pronounce. My grammar sucks. Bonsai. Gale. Mickey Mouse. Mother Gothel. We have a location, Rapunzel Tower. Oh, that's nice. Character gets +3 on defense. Simba. Oh, nice. Huh. Oh, hey. A foil, I recall one of our guys have like 4 of these. Interesting. So is it like every code foil, I guess, in every pack? Pretty big for a bit. Okay. Robin Hood. This what you're looking for? You're welcome. One foil per pack. Okay. Actually, I'll just stack them for now. I'll separate the our bonkers, like in a good way or bad way. I'll say one thing. I recognize all these characters. These are all my childhood. And since I have younger siblings, I had to watch all the newer Disney movies. Huh. Zero consistency. So I guess my main thing is looking for enchantments, huh? That's kind of like the go-to cards. Minnie Mouse. Oh, okay. It's a free tutor. Mickey Mouse. Turbo. Don't go Turbo. Kronk. And another Mickey Mouse. Alright, we'll put the foils right here. And yes, I will try to sort them out once I'm done. Just in case anybody's trying to ask about that. Foils, enchanted legendaries. Okay. So the foils still matters. It's just a matter of what kind of foil I pull. The legendaries is gold, right? Or is that the rainbow? Lil Jon. Gotcha. Okay. Well, hopefully I pull enchanted. I remember this. Emperor's New Groove. I'm a cow. Can I be excused? You're excused. Oh, here is a legendary. Merlin. This one you add to your hand. Okay. So what's the difference from the other one? And Donald Duck. Oh, okay. Actually, that makes sense. I was going off by colors, but I didn't realize the shape also matters as well. That's interesting. Break free. Yeah, I was about to say something about that, but thank you for chiming in. Sorry. So I got the Robin Hood and Foil Blast from the Past. Oh, wow. That's kind of busted. Oh man, it's 8:12. Okay, I may have to speed up, and that's another reason why I try to start streaming on Saturday, so I don't have to worry about, you know, bad time and stuff like that. But yeah, let's go through this box and the second box I got. So hopefully I'll be done by 9. But at least, oh nice. Huh. All right, got plenty of puppets in a box. That's a lot. Or maybe because it's wide. If I recall, was there like a racer deck somebody tried to build? Like, is that viable still, or is it more like a meme deck? Fast food? What about it? Oh, that's what's called? I'm gonna take a look at that. Yeah, I remember during the reveal of Shimmering Skies when people saw the Racer Tribe, like all these some of the cards have Racer on it. People were talking about trying to build a deck, but I haven't heard anything about it. Scoops build one? I should ask for that? Yeah, definitely. Just trying to branch out. I mean, I have 2 aggro decks, though. One is Hyper, the other one is Temple. So I want to at least try some other type of deck. Oh, Scuba. I said Scoob. I said, who's Scoob? I guess it didn't work out for him. Was that what he was playing? Sunday event that occurred. Okay. Oh, we still got a lot left. We got 10 packs left. Gotcha. Yeah, that's just how it is with TCG. You may have the best deck, but you can still get paired with the worst matchup. There's kind of a story about this over in Pokemon. I don't know if anybody keep track of, regionals and national event. I think this was either last year or 2 years ago. But I forgot what deck it was. But this person, she actually did like, I don't know, she must be like a statistic whiz or something like that. And if I recall how it goes, she actually did a lot of calculation, did a lot of research from all recent events, regionals events, across the United States. I don't know. I think it was North America in general. And, she did the math and she realized the odds of players within a certain range. It's like, let's say 100 players. Way too low for a high level event. She realized that at least 70 to 80% of players will come in with this deck. And the odds of her going against decks that do well against hers are very slim. So she took that gamble and entered with a deck that pretty much dominated the whole entire tournament because everybody was playing the deck that doesn't perform very well. I kept on forgetting where I'm looking for it. But yeah, that's what she did. She just straight up did a lot of statistics, did all her research, took a gamble to bring this type of deck to the Pokemon event, and just dominated with no problem whatsoever. Because everybody, I guess, was trying to play the best deck in Pokemon at that time. Oh hey, I have a Daisy Duck. Add it to my aggro deck. Alright, let's take these out. So we got 9 packs left. And then, like I said, I'll reorganize them. Just make sure I don't damage the cards. Oh, yeah. I like it. I mean, any one cost with 2 lures and you just go first, I mean, you're already ahead of the curve. You start, if you have an opening hand of like a bunch of 1 cost with 2 lures, I mean, that's hyper aggro right there. It was funny because I was gutting out my aggro deck, which, Daisy was in it, to play the tempo deck, hopefully this Wednesday. So, kind of happy to at least get 1 back. But yeah, TCG, man. I mean, a lot of people who, start off in it, especially when I'm teaching young players who are interested to play Pokemon, they don't realize just how much studying is involved in that. I mean, yeah, it's great you know how to play the game, but do you understand the meta? Do you understand, the matchup? There you go. That's what I was looking for, a matchup. That was on the tip of my tongue when I was telling that story recently. But how to counterplay, how to go against your best matchup, how to go against your worst matchup. And when you're brand new, I get it. But, there are some kids that shows up every Saturday. They're here for fun, but it's got to the point where they are, they tend to get very upset now. Because, what's up, my phone? Yeah, that's my phone. Because they're always losing. And they always come to me saying, hey, can you go over my deck to like explain why I'm losing all the time? Or what I could do to get better? And you know, I usually try to be honest, but I don't be a jerk about it. Because normally I just look at their deck and I'm like, okay, well, first off, how bad do you want to win? I always ask that question. And they say I want to win, you know, I don't want to lose all the time. I said that you need to bring your parents to me, and I'm going to sit down and explain the problem with their deck and what decks you need to have. Because it's like typical, it's pretty much like a theme deck. Like, oh, I got all my Pikachus in here, and oh, I can't play that. And it's like, oh, that's cute and all, but it won't help you if that's all you have for Pikachus. Like, how do they support each other? Oh, nice. You know, where's the synergy? You know, you need to add this into your deck. I never forget it. I was saying, hey, if you're trying to, you know, draw a bunch of cards, I recommend you add a Radiant Greninja. And of course, the kid was all like, but he's a water type. I'm like, yeah, man, but it's not about what type of elemental type the Pokemon is. Look at the ability. And that's something I always try to teach new players. It's like, it's not just play a card and tap it, call it a day. There's just a lot of thought process. But I also believe that the parents needs to be involved as well, because who else can they oh, hey, nice. Because you know, new players, especially the young kids, can only learn so much just from playing every Saturday at our, you know, at our local card shop. But thankfully, you know, you got TCG Live, Pokemon TCG Live, and all the other TCG clients that, you know, allows you to learn as you go. But the only downside is it automatically does things for you. You playing Final Fantasy VIII? Trying to hijack my stream, man? Got 3 more packs after this, and I wanted to open up one more box. I actually got 2 more boxes of each, or I mean one more boxes of each. But I didn't think I'd be streaming this long, so I may include the other 2 Lorcana boxes with the Saturday stream for you and Arena. Oh, I should have mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but if you guys try to join my stream earlier and it was unavailable like twice, that was because I end up learning that if you set your stream for kids, they automatically disable chat, and I was so confused. So here I am with 10 minutes to spare, and I'm trying to troubleshoot, trying to figure out how do I enable chat, not realizing that if you are saying that this is for kids to watch, oh, foil location, chats are disabled. It makes sense, but it just sucks because, you know, I'm trying to start the stream in a timely manner with no technical issues. Alright, got 1 more pack after this, and then we'll go to the next set. And guess I have not pulled an enchantment. That's the thing about Lorcana that I've been noticing. I remember I went to stopped by CK one time, and it was two of the locals, or no, they're I mean, I guess they're considered locals. You know, they're from your hobby place, but they're the cool ones that stop by to visit or hang out. And it was like, what, 12 boxes of Lorcana? I don't know what set it was, but it was like 12 plus boxes, and not a single one of them pulled an enchantment. And I'm like, how bad is the pull rate? Like, you telling me you guys bought almost a case worth and not a single enchantment? So that's kind of crazy. But they have a shit ton of bulks, which they could build decks out of it. So it kind of worked out for them. All right. Got a lot of stuff to clean up. We were about that. All right. So we'll open up this and wrap it up. And I'll open up the remaining 2 boxes on the Saturday stream along with Lorcana. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. You're telling me it's usually 1 per case, but it's not guaranteed? Like, that's crazy. I think one of the other Lorcana players, Warcaster, it was either himself or somebody else, stated how it just got to the point where they just might as well buy singles of them, because the amount they spend on boxes and cases just wasn't worth it. But like I said, they still have a large collection, which, you know, they could sell, trade, or build decks out of it. I don't know who it was, but yeah, they were very frustrated with just how bad the pull rate was. Yeah, even Llama says that. I don't know if it's intentional or what, but okay, this one's a map. So that's weird. So Shimmering Skies is where they skip out the little puzzle. Alright, let's go ahead and check out from this set. Oh, hey, Fred, let's go. If I recall, I need 3 chipmunks and what was the other one I need? That's my foil. Oh, if I recall, somebody wants a shark. The hell? That was weird. Good job. This is a pirate themed deck. What's this? 4 lords? Oh, it's a 9 cost. I said that's kind of crazy. You can shift it for 7. Toodles. What's this from? Peter Pan. I was like, he looks familiar. And of course, you got Big Hero 6 in here. Got Stitch. What's he do? Oh, wow. This actually might be useful for a mill deck. I might keep note of him. That's something nice to add. Especially like whenever I play a whole new world, I end up milling all of the required cards to replay a whole new world again. So having Stitch or Do It Again in my deck I have two options to bring the action card back. Rob needs one. I might need one if you ain't going to use it though. The shark. Yeah, like I said, I pulled one last stream, and that's when Spencer telling me like, oh yeah, that card is kind of mandatory for some of the decks. Winnie the Pooh. Interesting. And that's another foil. Okay. I mean, like I said, I'll take a look. I'll take a look what I have. Because I am trying to build multiple decks. So who knows? Maybe I might need a shark. Yeah. But I'm also the kind of person who kind of have no problem just buying stuff off a TCG player. Of course, like I said, it's just a 2-week wait time frame. I'm not a fan of. Because the person who sells, they have a 3 to 5 window to deliver, and you know, many of them like to wait to accumulate the rest of the orders. There's nothing wrong with that, but it just sucks, man. I don't know. I just feel like if you realize somebody's buying a lot of excuse me, a lot of cards that are required to be in a meta deck, it kind of give you a hint that hey, I guess somebody's trying to build a deck before a tournament, so maybe I should, like, you know, hurry up and deliver it. But I get it. What's this? Chippendale. Oh, that's not the one I'm looking for. Yeah, no, I mean, I understand. You know, why waste like $5-10 worth of gas to like deliver something for like $2? And that's something I gotta be prepared for, since I gotta like think logistically when if I end up start selling on TCG Player with all my bulks. But I work right next to a post office, and I normally commute by train, so it wouldn't be that bad. Huh. I got so many gazelles. Well, it's yeah, it's a common. Interesting. Oh, hey, it's me. Everybody's favorite card. And cold foil. Alright. Like I said, hopefully I get an enchantment out of this box. Sisu. Hot potato. Oh, there we go. Yeah, not cold foil. Wait, hold on. So, if I'm reading this right, if somebody has 4 bodies on the board and they attack, and I shift Jasmine, all 4 of those cards are returned back to the hand? That's kind of crazy. what else we got. It's like a lot of interesting cards. I just don't know. I mean, I guess all the other people don't play these cards because they're not like consistent or it's like very situational. Try to start speeding up. Oh man, that's gonna be fun as well as far as sorting out all these cards. Huh, what's this? Oh, Wreck-It Ralph. Okay, I was like, I've never seen this character before. We're halfway through the box, y'all, so bear with me. But like I said, at least I know it takes me 2 hours to open, you know, roughly 4 boxes. Which I think is a decent amount of time for this kind of stream. Huh. Oh, 1/5 she gets damaged? Okay. Train dummy. Oh, nice. We have 9 packs after this one. So this is, I guess, pack number 10. Blue Power Shift. Interesting. Huh. Oh, that's nice. And she's a common card. That's interesting. When this character quests, your other fairies. Oh, it's just like a fairy deck. And it's evasive, huh? Huh, I thought it was something special. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Let's take out the remaining packs so I can clear up some space. Okay. card deck. Megabot, that's funny. More foils, alright. Five left. Alright, 4 packs to go. Guess my chance of the enchant tonight is extremely low now. Somebody text me. Sorry about that. All right, 3 to go. I should have enough to form a the image of Stitch with all 9 of those cards needed. Alright. Power through this. That's the first I see. Oh. A cold foil purchase me. Alright guys, last pack for the night. Got locations, Tudo, Lead Away, BEN Band, Chief Bogo, King Herbert, Wasabi, Prepare Your Bot, Jim Hawkins, Seeking the Calf Crown, and there, Minnie Mouse, and the last one is another band. Alright, cool. Alright. Well, that'll conclude it. It's 8:45 where I'm at. And unfortunately, I have to start shutting down and get ready for work tomorrow. But like I said before, I will start streaming starting Saturday at 8 p.m. for now on. So we will, I guess, it will mainly be on Unarena Demon Slayer since it will officially be out this Friday. But I have 2 more boxes to open up for Lorcana, so we may start off the stream with that, followed by Demon Slayer. And that would be it. As far as any future plannings, box opening, I am only going to do box opening if it's a new set coming out or if it's a set I never had a chance to open. So if I see any older sets of Lorcana or One Piece, I would gladly do a box opening of it. But you know, try to stick to. I'm trying to stick to, you know, or basically I try not to do too many box opening, only because of budget reasons, as well as, you know, try to conserve the money for future TCGs coming out, such as the Gundam TCG coming out this summer. And plus, I'm trying to delve into new TCGs like Grand Archive and Digimon and Dragon Ball Fusion World. But yeah, there'll be plenty of, you know, box opening down the road. Especially after Demon Slayer, the next two, of course, will be One Punch Man with you in Arena, and the new set for Lorcana coming out in March as well. So you will see more of those coming up in a month and a half. But other than that, I appreciate everyone watching the stream. Appreciate the support. And I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good one.